The question is, what do I do for a living? Um, by degree, I have a bachelor's degree in social work. Been a social worker practicing in the field for over 20 years. I think is what it'd be 24 years in May this year, 2023. I've transitioned a lot of those skills into, of course, I got certified as a life and relationship coach in the last like 2.5 years. So of course I've been building a coaching business on the side, that kind of thing, to work myself out of a job. I guess I put it that way. I actually love talking about relationships, commitment, communication, sex, all those types of things. I love talking about those kind of things and helping, of course, couples who are having issues stay together. I guess I put it that way, if that is possible, or at least work through their issues enough so they can at least be some type of couple. I guess I put it that way, because I know it's never easy being in a relationship. I've of course been divorced. I've been in other long-term relationships, and I'm currently in a relationship now as well. And like I said, I know a lot of the trials and tribulations and that kind of thing that couples go through. And it doesn't matter to me whether you're married or not. They all go through the same issues, similar issues anyway. Except for when you get divorced, things got to be split up, and you got to take money and do all these kind of things, alimony, all this. That's a different ball game legally. But like I said, with everything else, the communication, the connection, the intimacy, the romance, the trust, the boundaries, all those things are in any relationship across the board. And like I said, relationships is something that I've always loved. I've always talked about, of course, always have dealt with. I guess I put it that way as well, with the families I work with professionally and personally. Like I said, that's just something that's near and dear to me. So, of course, if you're looking for a relationship coach or a life coach, what I help with, of course, like I say, helping those couples create a better relationship for themselves, helping them unpack their baggage so that they can have that connected relationship, so they can, of course, bring that spark back in the relationship as well, so they can, of course, have that loving, healthy, happy, peaceful relationship that they dream about and that they want to see. As far as the life coaching goes, of course, helping those people, including the individual people in the couple unit, to of course help them unpack their baggage, especially if they've been through a lot of traumas and dramas and that kind of thing that's really affecting their relationship. Like I said, definitely that's something that I do as well, because I feel that you have to know yourself in order for somebody else to, of course, try to love you, for somebody else to, well, even just to be in a relationship, you have to know yourself well, know your wants, your needs, what you like, what you don't like, what you want to experiment with, what you don't want to experiment with, what kind of partner you want, all those kind of things. So I help people unpack those things so they can know what they want before they get into that relationship. And if they're already in that relationship, like I said, I definitely help them unpack, especially if they're having a hard time with some of those things I mentioned, like the communication, the trust, the boundaries, all those types of things. So if you know somebody, or if you need that type of information, click that link in my bio. Like I said, find out what my resources are that can possibly help you. So that's what I do.